steady. Their improvement and their value is increasing steadily, slowly but steadily.
Right. You know, it's interesting. The change failures were already on a bit of a roller coaster ride. And so Juan interviewed managers about what was going on in their organizations during that first year, and already the differences were very telling. The Change Masters group started out thinking that the change would be very challenging, and the only way to accomplish the change was to gain the support of all their employees. And so they got them together to ask them, help us figure out how we're going to go about affecting positive change. The change failures had a bit of an attitude. They were, almost a little cocky. We're confident. We know how to do this. We'll make it happen. And they started out by branding the change, by creating buttons. They were celebrating things. There were no successes, but we're celebrating that we're starting the change. And it was almost like people rallying around a political campaign. And yet, there was not a sense, despite the hoopla, despite the excitement, there wasn't a true sense of getting people truly on board. It was more of a mandate than engaging people, inviting people into the process. So we see the quick start, as Peter pointed out, then the letdown, and then things started taking off again. And as the change initiatives progressed, the differences between the two sets of companies became even more pronounced. So at this point, after almost 2.5 years, 3 years, we see that the change failures are looking, in the words of Wall Street darlings. They're the companies to have been invested in. And the change masters were the laggards.